is going on, hobby family? It is your boy K-Dub, and this is K-Dub's High Five. 5 rapid fire questions with your favorite hobby faces. And today, it's one of my hobby favorites right now. He's YouTube, he's Twitter, co-owner of Barbell Breaks. Some of the biggest arms in the hobby community, maybe debatable, but I don't think it is. My friend, your friend, Bobby, aka at 50 Cheddar Bob. How you doing today, my friend?
Good. How are you, K-Dub?
I'm great, man. I appreciate you joining me, man. I love what you do on YouTube, man. I know I've shared it with you, but I just love it, man. I feel like you and I know each other, even though we don't really know each other.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. Yeah.
So here's how this works, man. I'm gonna throw 5 questions at you, one right after another, all hobby related. You ready to take on the high five?
Let's do it.
All right, man. First question. Your YouTube account and Twitter handle is at 50 Cheddar Bob. I've always wondered, how'd you come up with it?
All right, we'll start with the first part. We'll just have to dice this up here in parts here. So the 50 is kind of simple. That's related to my time in law enforcement. 50 is kind of the nickname. I also kind of like it because it's like 5-0, which is kind of like a record, I guess. I don't know, for sports related. So yeah, kind of fit really well in there. Cheddar is a nickname I was given by one of my coworkers, workout related too. We happened to be lifting and he said, looking shredded as cheddar. And it kind of just stuck. So I like that one. And then the Bob is kind of self-related too. My name's Bob Cheddar Bob. So it all just kind of came together, and I like it because it's unique. You'd have no idea it was card related unless you knew what you were looking at. So Absolutely. So that's that. There's really nothing more to it.
I love it, man. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's always nice to figure out how people come up with their handles. So
yeah.
All right, question number 2. When it comes to your own hobby journey, who would you say have been some of your biggest influences, whether that be personal influences or influences now that you're more into kind of the business side of the hobby as well?
I gotcha. Come on, K-Dub, you know this answer. You know it's one, man. You know
I know it's coming.
yeah. You know it's my brother, my older brother, Mr. Packer Cards 87. He's the one that got me back into collecting. Like many people in the hobby, I used to do it when I was younger and just kind of fell out of it. When you get to a certain age, and I learned that he was back collecting, and the first thought was, you're collecting football cards? It's not. And he's like, yeah, it's a little bit different than what it used to be. And come check it out. And I watched a couple of his videos and then started talking to him about it. And he told me what he does and how it works. And I started doing it myself and just kind of fell in love with it. So really nothing more to it. It was all him. And from there, I just kind of got more involved in the community, YouTube, and then Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's mostly him though, for sure.
Yeah. Now you guys collected together as kids though?
We did. Yep.
Okay. And is he older or younger than you?
He's just a little bit older than me.
Okay. All right.
I'm the younger big brother. Bigger brother. That's what I say. Yeah.
I got a younger, bigger brother as well. So
yeah. Okay.
All right, man. Third question. When it comes to collecting, is there a grail card out there for Cheddar Bob? Do you have a card in your collection, or maybe a card that you've always wanted that is the grail for Cheddar Bob?
Yeah, that's a tough question, narrowing it down to one card.
Mm-hmm.
But I've thought about this. I'm probably never going to own it, but who knows? Maybe I'll win the lottery someday or something. All right, 2004 playoff contender Larry Fitzgerald rookie autograph, and we might as well go all out and say PSA 10 on the auto. Might as well just make it, might as well make it a real grail card, right?
Yeah.
So that would be the one. And there's a couple reasons for it, mainly how iconic it is, but another one that's kind of a little off the wall is Fitz does a lot of looping with his L, and he gets off the sticker a lot. Well, that particular card's got a big old sticker on there, so he nailed it just about every time on that. Yeah. So that's another reason too. But yeah, it's kind of an iconic card and one that I've always looked at, and maybe someday. So We'll see.
Now, how did you? I mean, Fitz is your guy. How did that come about?
Yep. So you see the playoff run the Bengals are on right now?
Yes.
Remember when the Cardinals did that?
I do. Yes. It was amazing.
That's kind of it right there. That kind of made me fall in love with it. He was always like, so his last year in college, I was kind of paying attention to him. Yeah. And once he got in the league a little bit more. And once they had that playoff run with Kurt Warner and Anquan Boldin, oh man, I just fell in love with the Cardinals. It was so much fun. So I think we're going to see a lot of Bengals fans after this year, kind of in the same boat.
Yep.
They were probably right around the same age as I was, and just kind of directed their attention towards that team and made them fall in love with that team. And yeah, that's what happened with me.
Yeah, and I mean, you couldn't root for a better dude. I mean,
yeah, oh for sure. Yeah, he's an awesome guy on and off the field. So
I love watching like old Larry Fitz, like moments that people don't catch, like when he used to run the ball to the middle of the field after,
yeah.
I mean, to stop the clock. I mean, just
yeah, he's great. He only spiked the ball one time after scoring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and he apologized after too. It was kind of funny. He's such a good dude.
Oh, all right, man. Question number 4. I watch you rip product. I know you rip a lot of product. Is there a product out there that is your favorite? Let's say money's not on the table, but if you could rip one, what would it be and why?
Well, I'm going to go along the same lines there as that last question, but it would be 2004 Topps Chrome.
Okay.
So that would be awesome. I think I'd probably have a better chance of hitting some sort of Fitz rookie in that.
Yeah.
Rather than the contenders, but yeah, pulling any Fitz, refractor or one of the number ones too would be fantastic. But that draft class is so much fun too, with Phillip Rivers and Roethlisberger and Manning and there's so much Sean Taylor, so many good players in that draft class that would be fun to do. But that stuff is, you said money's not an option, so
off the table
in this scenario. Okay, yeah, so that's where I would go. That's where my head goes first. It's like ripping that older product, and Topps is so much fun to open. So maybe we'll get a return of Topps.
Well, I know there's hopes, hashtag bring Topps back. So
right. We'll see, man.
All right, man. Last question here. You have transitioned this year from kind of personally collecting to kind of the business side of the hobby. Kind of what have been kind of your biggest takeaways or your biggest things you've learned as you moved from kind of personally collecting on your own to breaking hobby as a business?
Yeah. So at first I was a little concerned that I was going to stop enjoying opening boxes for myself. Honestly, it's like, well, we keep ripping all this product, and am I gonna like enjoy it as much as I was before?
Yeah.
And honestly, I enjoy it more. And strangely enough, I enjoy opening cards for other people more than I do for myself now. Yeah. And I'm not just saying that. Honestly, you can watch it. We get more excited. My brother and I both, we get more excited pulling big cards for people than we do for ourselves. Yeah. And it's all genuine, honest reactions. And it's so much fun. Other than that, I mean, I think everything else has kind of been learned in the hobby throughout the last several years that I've been in. And there really isn't much to the business part other than just being, a genuine person and honest and upfront with everybody and trying your best at everything you do here. So other than that, I haven't really learned anything other than that, I suppose. If I'm supposed to learn more, I'm sorry, but
like you said, man, being who you are and a genuine human being goes a long way, especially in this hobby. So kudos to you guys for doing that, man.
Yeah.
All right. Last question is a bonus question. I'm just throwing it in here because we have the biggest game of the year coming up. And I know the Cardinals are not there. Don't worry. The Vikings are never there. So we're in the same boat. But you got Rams, you got Bengals. Who you picking and why?
All right. So beginning of the season, I had the Rams losing the Super Bowl. So I'm going to stick with that. And I had them losing to the Bills, but nonetheless, I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to take the Bengals in an ugly game, but we're you know what, man, we win either way. We got Stafford, who you just love to watch play. We got Burrow. Either way, we're good. A lot of good players on both teams that are easy to root for. So I'll be happy either way. I'm just excited to watch that game. Really excited.
And more excited for the halftime show. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, who you got winning?
I would love to see the Bengals win. I would love to see it, but I think the Rams defense is just gonna eat Burrow up. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Who knows? So
I could be wrong too.
All right, man. That is all I got. We got a high five at the end of the high five.
Oh, high five.
Got that up, bam.
All right.
You can follow Cheddar on Twitter at 50 Cheddar Bob. Also on YouTube, 50 Cheddar Bob. Also, make sure you check out Barbell Breaks. Flex of the night, baby. Let's go. You can follow me if you're bored as well at Mr. Kato. Appreciate you joining me, Cheddar. Always remember, be the good in the world, and we'll see you guys next time on the next High Five.
intromusic.com.